What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and I'm here with the Gashapon, one of the first set of Gashapon Avataro gears. And if you've been watching my previous videos, half of this you've already seen. The Don Momotaro gear, the Oni sister gear, and the Tokyuger gears are pretty much the same as all the DX ones. So if you bought the buckle in DX set 2, I think, is what Tokyuger's in. These are all repeats. The other 3 are wholly unique, which are Deca Ranger. They fell over, but whatever. Live Man and Die Ranger. I'm realizing I put them out of order. My bad. It's just what happened. I won't let it happen again, I swear. But, funny aside though, this is what my GP set 1 came in. It was just a... Oh god, I knocked them all over. Whatever. It was just this. It was in a Ziploc baggie. But I imagine it came in something like this. This is one from the Sentai Gear run on Zenkaiger. So I imagine it came in a very similar thing because they're very similar shapes. So there's that. Let me bring in the... Before we do anything with the Dawn Blaster, let me readjust a little bit. And let's bring in the DX version of the Don Momotaro gear. And if you compare it to this one, they are nearly identical. The only way to tell the difference, really, is by, this little bit and the letter. This has a V, but it's still 66. It's still 66. And just to prove a point, this is the only one out of the 3 repeats I'm going to do. And just to prove a point, it's just going to be Momotaro. So it's the exact same, and honestly, I don't get why Don Momotaro is in every opening gear set. It's not like you can use any of the new gears like Momotaro or any of the other DonBrothers in the gear Talinger. Why include Don Momotaro in it? Because if you're gonna have it, that means you probably have the Dawn Blaster, which comes with the Don Momotaro gear. It doesn't make much sense, and yeah, there's Tokyuger. It's the exact same. Like I said with the V. Same goes for the Oni sister one. So you've already seen those. Why even care? So let's bring in the first ones, and we will do them in order. Which we have Live Man, which looks pretty good. And if I remember correctly, all 3 of these gears are exclusive to the Gashapon line. So if you want these 3 gears, you're going to have to try to track them down, or, try to get a set, or whatever. It was cheaper for me to just find the set, and honestly, that's something I want to say about Avataro gears. They're weirdly been hard to come by, and I'm kind of shocked about that. So let's get going. And pretty much, since this one only really has like all the Gokaiger onward transformation sounds, you don't get anything for any of these. But it's nice to hear their names at least in the style. And let's do Die Ranger next. And that sounds pretty good, honestly. And you got that. Last but not least, we got Deca Ranger, which this was the one that really made me realize, I was like, man, that does remind me of the old promo art style. Like, this was the gear that made me be like, oh man, this weirdly feels nostalgic, even though this is new. You know? This was the one. And that's pretty much it for Gashapon Set 1. Overall, I do like them. Obviously, you do have repeats, but that's what happens early on in these lines, is you get a ton of repeats. And if you collected Sentai gears last year, there's really no point. If you're like me and you like the art and everything, and you kind of are just like, well, I at least want to get a pretty decent, like, I want to get at least I'd like a set of Avataro gears, you know what I mean? Like the standard, like, Sentai ones. And we've been getting them a lot faster. But we'll get into that more another time. Like I said, I don't know how to recommend this. If you haven't gotten any, of course. If you haven't gotten any of, if you weren't collecting Sentai gears, of course, grab this. You're obviously going to want to see the Dire Ranger sounds. Even though they're not like Gokaiger or Pata Ranger or Ryu Soldier where you can hear their jingles. It's still nice to know that these still make sounds and say the names of each of the Sentai and their technical, like, full titles after the transformation. But if you have the regular Sentai gears and you're just like, I don't really need them, you can pass on this. But overall, I'm happy to have them. So I think that's pretty much it. What did you guys think? What do you guys think about Gashapons in general? I think it's a really neat, that's something that they do with gimmicks from time to time. And are there Gashapon buy stamps? I don't think so, because those would probably be bad, because the candy toy ones are bad. But that's the topic for another day. And I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Leave any other thoughts or things in the comments below. Do you like the Avataro gear so far? So until whatever I do next. Bye. What's up, every...